When I was 10 years old, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. Since November 5th, 2010, I have been dependent on insulin injections. Since many people have type 1 diabetes, it might be interesting for someone who's not diabetic to know the complications of the increasing price in insulin. I am someone with type 1 diabetes. Insulin costs increasing are affecting the people's ability to purchase this medication. Today I'm going to talk about why we need insulin, how much the price is increasing, and the reasons for the increase. People with type 1 diabetes need insulin to live. For someone who is diabetic, it is necessary that they take insulin. Insulin is a hormone that is created by the pancreas. Insulin takes sugars from carbohydrates and turns it into energy. Insulin controls your blood sugar so your levels aren't too high or too low. According to an article on Endocrine Web in 2018 by Amy Hess Filch, she states that if your body does not produce enough insulin or your cells are resistant to the effects of insulin, you can develop long-term complications such as blindness, nerve damage, or even death if your blood sugars stay elevated for too long. After hearing about the need for insulin, we can get into how much the price of insulin is increasing. According to a study done in an online website in 2019 on the Healthcare Cost Institute by Gene Bennick and William Johnson, they stated that from 2012 to 2016, the price of insulin per person rose from $12,247 to $18,494 a year. From that same study, Gene Bennick and William Johnson stated that the average out-of-pocket cost for insulin also increased at the same time, and that was from $2,864 to $5,705. Another study done in an online article published in On Track Diabetes in 2018 by Sari Har stated that in 2002, the price of one vial of insulin cost $34 and increased to $270 in 2017. So this is what one vial of insulin looks like, and this is about $270, and I usually go through one of these every 10 days, and then usually when you get one thing at a time, you get this whole box, and it has 5 vials of insulin in it. So there's been many articles talking about how people have been rationing insulin because they can't afford it. So now we ask ourselves, why are insulin prices increasing? According to an article posted in the U.S. News in 2018 by Dr. Kevin Campbell, he states that prices are increasing because insulin companies are making it more expensive to produce and process the insulin. The 3 major companies of insulin are competing with each other and are trying to be the best, and to be the best, they need to make bigger investments to this product, so it's costing more money. In an article posted in 2016 on the Diabetics Daily, posted by the Diabetic Daily staff, they say that so far the 3 big insulin makers are defending themselves, explaining that modern insulin is extremely expensive to create, that the pharmacy benefit managers like Express Script and the United Health Group are raising prices in their negotiations, and that insurance companies are giving people such complicated reimbursement programs that they end up causing them to pay higher amounts. So now we know some of the reasons for the price increase of insulin. Today we talked about the vital issue on the increasing price of insulin. Insulin costs are affecting people's ability to purchase this life-saving medication. Today I talked about why we need insulin, the price increase of insulin, and why it's increasing. Insulin is a necessary medication for people with type 1 diabetes, yet it's becoming increasingly difficult to obtain.